Hey Cancers. Alright, so we're starting out with the Justice card right here. Alright. There's something about the energy behind this Justice card that makes me feel like it feels like for some reason having to, I don't know why deposition is coming into mind, but something about this energy feels like some of you may be actually dealing with the justice system, or you may have to write some sort of report or give some sort of statement. That's probably what it is for some of you. I don't know where this is coming from, but that's the energy that I'm getting here with this justice. It's like you're going to be getting justice, but something is going on with this justice where maybe you have to deal with the legal system. Like I say, give some sort of report, tell your side of the story. It's something around that energy that's coming in. There's something here. Let me see what this is about. Because there's something here about the type of person you are. Let me put this up, because this is interesting. And the reason why I say it's interesting is because I feel like there's something about this story that feels like they jump to the end. You know how when you tell a story, you have the start of the story, the middle of the story, the end of the story. And I feel like this is somewhere between the middle and end. But I'm getting information at the very beginning of this reading. I was getting information about who you are as a person and how we got to this place. You know how some people start out telling their story, and they say, you know how on TV where someone is narrating their story and they've already experienced it, and then they start to tell you the story having already gone through it, right? So I hope that's making sense, because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting here this energy around your story and how it was shown to me. I was shown who you are. And then how we got here. Like there's something about who you are. Like you're someone that's positive. You're someone that, like there's something about your image. Like you may have like a good self-image. I'm also getting here that you're like, some of you are like maybe like people, or a people person, or just, there's something about like different groups of people though. Like maybe you get along with different types of people. That's what it is. You get along with different types of people. You're someone that analyzes the world. You know what else I get? I feel like someone you could have said something, and I feel like something that you may have said could have offended someone. I don't feel like you're aware of it though. But I feel like something you said could have offended somebody. You're a cautious person though. That's the thing. You're someone that's cautious. You're not afraid of saying what you think, and you're coming across headstrong, which is why I said I feel like you could have said something. And I feel like, and you may not have even said anything to offend the person. They just could have that's what it is. Someone got offended by what you said. And it's not because you said something to offend them. There's something about who you are. There's something about who you are, this headstrong person. You get along with different types of people. You have a good self-image. I even feel like you're someone that likes to work independently. And I just feel like someone was triggered by you, triggered by who you are. That's what it is. It's like I'm putting the pieces to the story together. Because it's like it doesn't make sense that someone had it out for you, it feels like, or got offended by something you said, because you were just talking in general. You may have just been talking in general or talking about your life, and someone got offended by it. You have innovative ideas. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's something about who you are. The story about who you are needs to be told, because it seems like the story about who you are is the reason why this situation happen. Like, I feel like someone or just people in general could be jealous of you. Or, you know, like I said, because of who you are, they find fault in you because you have innovative ideas. You may have a hard time following through, though, with those ideas. Some of you are meant to be a teacher. You're meant to invent something, create something. All right, let's go ahead and move into this. Let's move into this because I feel like we needed to talk about who you are and then this story here. Maybe you're going to be writing a book about who you are. We got here the broom. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Some of you may be cleaning up, getting rid of stuff. We got donations, but I'm getting here two different things. I feel like some of you are going to be tidying up and, you know, getting rid of clutter in your home. But I don't know if you know this. As you're getting rid of this clutter in your home, you're making space for something you're going to actually make. You're going to be making some sort of product. And I feel like you're going to be selling it. Cancers, I hope this is making sense. Like, and what I mean by that is, like I said, I feel like some of you may write a book. Like you're going to have, like, it really feels like there's something about the type of person you are, telling your story and how you got to where you are. But in the middle of this story, the adversity that you experienced, the adversity that you endured and how it birthed. Yes. That's what it is. It even feels like a mission statement, creating a mission statement around your product and how you created this product because of all of what you went through too. That's why I told you guys, I feel like some of you have like this creative idea. Typically you don't follow through, but you're going to follow through with something. Look at the Seven of Wands. See, I told you. Look at here. Look at how they're pointing the finger at her. Witches should hold other witches accountable. Look at this. You know what? I don't know necessarily. Let me see. Then we got here the Eight of Wands. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, 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 go. I feel like someone is going to be held accountable. That's what I was talking about. Remember? Right? And so someone is going to be held accountable for attacking you. There was an attack. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I was talking about some sort of like deposition, the justice system. There's someone that's going to be held accountable. And I feel like this, telling your story, making some sort of product, there's something that you're going to be doing as a result of everything that you've gone through. And it's going to be lighting the way for other people to come to you. Like you're going to be a beacon. Like when you tell this story, when you put this information and or this product out, look at how they're going to flock to you. They're going to be coming to you. But this comes, look, because someone was held accountable for something that they did to you. And that's why I was talking about that legal system. Something to do with like a deposition, maybe having to fill out something. I don't even know what a deposition is, y'all. I don't even know why that, y'all, I don't even, that's the message that they giving me. That word keep coming up, deposition. Let me look that up. I know it's some sort of legal term or something. Let me look that up. Deposition meaning in law. It says here, a witness. It says in law, a deposition is a formal pre-trial process where a witness or party gives a sworn oral testimony outside of court. That's what it is. Yep, see, she's not in court. She's at home, outside of court. You're going to give some sort of sworn testimony as a result of what you experienced from this person that's going to get held accountable. Someone is going to get held accountable for what they've done, not just to you. They did it to many people. It wasn't just you. They did it to many people. And that's what I'm saying. There's something about your story that's going to light the way for others. Like I said, you're going to be a beacon of light to these people. That's what I'm getting here for you all. See here. Be ambitious. Chase your every dream. That's what I was talking about. Look, book blogger. Look at that. I told you, telling your story. You're going to be a blogger. That's not going to be the only thing that I'm seeing for you guys. Because I told you, I'm seeing you create some sort of product. And that's what I'm saying. You may be creating your website to sell your products on. Or sell your service on. But look, learning. Reading. Chasing your dreams. You're going to be ambitious. It's like no more procrastinating, no more being held back. Rather, it's through sabotage or self-sabotage or all of the above. Look, the high priestess. And it says here, divination witch. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Let's see here. Let's see what are you in doubt about. Because I'm seeing you telling your story, but you're not moving. This is the Knight of Swords. And seeing as though this is the Knight of Swords, even though she's reading books, the Knight of Swords is actually movement, right? Like even though you're making some sort of progress, obviously there's some sort of doubt with this movement here. Because she's just sitting here. Because it's like, it's not in action though. Your thoughts in this reading isn't in action yet. Because there's doubt around it. What is this doubt about? Why do you have doubt about this? Because I feel like you know this is going to put you in the spotlight. And it's going to make you an emperor. See, and look, there could be some issues around the way that you look. Maybe you feel like you have to look a certain way. Because look, replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Because this story, this information, and what's going on is, like I said, it's going to make you a beacon. It's going to put you in the spotlight. That's where the self-doubt comes from. It's going to give you a lot of power. It says being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. This calling that you have, and as all these people start to come in and gravitate towards you, that's going to give you a lot of responsibility. And that may feel heavy for you. And then you may get into your mind and start thinking, well, maybe I don't look the part. Maybe I don't talk the part. You're going to start feeling self-conscious about it. Look, because even right here, it says, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. And this even says here, a book club. Some of you are going to be, I'm telling you, some of you are going to be connecting with some people because of the knowledge that you have, the experience that you have, and what you've gone through, some sort of service that you're going to offer, or some sort of product that you're going to offer. I feel like you are about to be the head. You are about to be in control. And you're going to have a lot of responsibility because you are going to be some sort of CEO. You're about to create a company. You're about to be the CEO. This is the Queen of Wands too. She's successful. You are about to create some sort of company. And I feel like it's going to start in your home. It's going to start in your home. Then it's going to branch out into the world. It's going to become bigger. Let me move this back some. It's going to become bigger than you ever anticipated or thought. It's going to become a big company. And I did a reading where I was talking about some of you are going to be the first millionaires. The first millionaires. This company, you are about to create some sort of company where you are going to be the CEO. You are going to be the boss. You are going to be in charge. Because I told you, this product, whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to take off. It's going to fly off the shelf. People are going to come after you. They're going to come towards you. They're going to see the light in you. See, here they come, coming to you. They're going to see the knowledge, the wisdom that you hold and carry, the power that you have, your integrity, your morals, your values, your honesty, your wisdom, the way that you speak. That's why it says don't lower your voice. People can tell your authenticity. People can tell that you're the truth. All right, let's see what else. We got here, look. We got here the sun and the moon. It says give yourself permission to experience joy. Because look, here's the moon right here. And even right here we got the moon. And we see over here there's some trepidation in doing this. This is going to be your time to shine. But there's like this fear here though as well. Like this is your time to shine, but here is that fear, that hesitation. Look, you got all the strength. Look, this is what feels like with this strength card. There's something empowering you, something that is pulling you to move forward with this idea despite your fears, to move forward with this calling despite your fears. Because I told you, you're about to be a big time boss. The Queen of Pentacles is showing up. And this is not saying you're doing this for the Queen of Pentacles. It's just going to come because of who you are and what you're meant to do. Yeah, see, you would rather stay here in Hermit. You would rather, because even right here, look, her face looks sad. Because you know why? This calling is lonely. Because even right here, she's by herself. Even right here, she's by herself. Right here, by herself. This is making me feel like even though things are going to be taken off, there's a part of you that feels isolated. There's a part of you that feels like this road and what you've gone through has been lonely. Let's see what we need to know about this Hermit-ish energy for you. This road has given you a lot of wisdom. And see, you're lighting the way. I'm telling you, you're the guide. You are the guide. You're lighting the way, and here they come. I feel like when you first start this, you may be thinking people are not going to show up. Because even sitting right here, you may be thinking, well, where are they? Are they going to come? They're going to come. I'm telling you, they're going to come. I feel like that's what silently scares you. That when you put yourself out there, you feel like you're not going to receive the bookings. You're not going to receive the clients or the purchases. But you will. But you will. Tell me about this Hermit. Look, see, I told you. Here's the Tower. Here's the Tower card. Here is the Tower card coming in with this Hermit energy. You got 3 major arcanas. I'm telling you, there's something about your path that's about to explode. There's something about what you're about to do. I told you, that's what I was talking about when I was saying about being like the first millionaire. See, you don't think this is going to be as big as it is, but it is. See, look, even right here, more than she can carry. More than she can carry. That's what I'm saying. You're going to explode. That's what that Tower is saying. See, you're thinking like, man, like with the Hermit, you're taking that chance, that guided chance. You're following your intuition and you're doing it not knowing the next steps. But as a result, you're going to be shocked when this Tower happens, because it's divine intervention. Divine intervention is going to send these people directly towards you in herds. They're going to send it to you. Divine intervention. You don't have to worry. Let's see what else is showing up for you. I want to use this deck. What else for the viewer? There's something about your wisdom that's going to be shocking to people. And there's something about your strength that's going to be shocking as well. Because I feel like there's something here about how you weren't, I feel like if people saw where you were, like that's what I'm saying. Even you never would have thought you would get to where you're going to be getting to. Even what you're going to be doing, you never thought you would be doing what you're doing. That's what this Tower is about. You're going to be doing something you never thought you would be doing. And and the results are going to be shocking, because like I said, this feels like with that Queen of Pentacles and Emperor, big time money, company. This is having your company, having literally a company. We got here your angels. Look, your angels are working together to bring about exciting changes in your life. That's that Tower. I told you, your angels are working they're going to help bring in these people. New doors of possibilities are about to open up to you now. Have the courage. See? Have the courage to walk through them. A new chapter will enable you to move forward within the area of your life which has been on hold for some time. There will be new possibilities in work and business, as well as an exciting new love relationship. I didn't see that coming, because this seemed to have been about work. This seems to have been about work for you. So I didn't see that love situation coming in. Let's get one more card. And then we got, again, your angels. That's what I'm saying. Something is working to guide and help you through this, to give you the strength, to give you the courage to keep going. Because even right now, you may be feeling overwhelmed. Right? You may be feeling overwhelmed right now, but there's some sort of force that's giving you the strength to keep pushing forward because of what you're meant to do. In this Queen of Pentacles and Emperor energy, this company that you're meant to start. That's what I'm saying. Some of you may be sitting here thinking like, I don't see that for myself. You probably the person I'm talking to, because I'm telling you, this is someone that does not even, right now, it may not even look like you're going to have a company. You may not have even been thinking, I'm going to have a company? Yes. Yes. That's what the Tower is about. I'm telling you, you're going to be doing something completely different than what you're doing now. It says your angels are working together to bring about excitement to your social life. Many new fresh connections will add a fresh dimension to your personal life. Your spirit will feel rejuvenated as you embrace fun social invitations and nights out. That's why too, your Tower, this Tower could be this hermit also with these people, going from being by yourself to connecting with other individuals. And it says here, rejuvenate as you embrace fun, social invitations and nights out. It is a time of indulgence and exploration, and you can welcome a sense of abundance which flows into your life. That's what I'm saying. The people that you're going to be connecting to, you're going to be feeling more social, even though that may not be something with that hermit, that may not be something you want, but these people are going to be flocking to you, wanting to be around you. Anything else? Not the deck I want to use. Let's use this deck. Anything else for the viewer? Yeah, someone was watching you. Like, because I feel like someone sees you as who they will want to be. And this could be these people in general, or just one particular person that just like is obsessed with you and watches you. But I feel like they look for fault in you because you come across so perfect. Even though you're not, this person looks to find some sort of fault in you. But anyway, let's see. Tell me more. I feel like it's that person that's being held accountable, but that's something now. See, the creativity. That's what I'm saying. You have some sort of creativity, some sort of talent. And then we got here follow-up. A business. That's what I'm saying. You're on the phone making business moves. And I'm telling you, some of you are going to be a blogger. This feels like the blogging and then the business. That feels separate. Maybe even the book club, blogging, creating some sort of product, following up on orders or services. Oh, I didn't see this. I told you, we are hiring. This is you putting out like needing some help. Needing some help. Because didn't we see that 10 of Wands? I shuffled the deck. But this is you needing help for your business, for your company, following up on applications. Not you putting out the applications, but you hiring people. That's what I'm saying. That's what the Emperor does. You are not going to be the worker. You are going to be the boss. Get that in your mind. You are not going to be following up on any jobs for yourself. You're going to be following up as the boss, looking to hire people. Look, see, new assets, because you're going to be making enough money to pay up front for your house. That's how big that tower is going to be in your life. See, spending, doing background checks for the people that you hire or bring around you, paying off debts. Look, deadlines, because you need help. You need help because you have a lot of products to fill or a lot of customers to serve. I'm telling you, who is this reading for? And when I say I'm telling you, I'm saying this to say, think big boss, think business owner, think company, running an actual company. That's who this is for. That's who I'm talking about. See, the King of Wands, in charge, natural born leaders. It says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. That's you. Your inner light. Others follow. And remember I said, you're going to have people that follow you. That's going to be coming to you. But I told you there was someone, or there will be, just in general, people who try to find fault. It's not going to be completely perfect, right? And look, Queen of Cups. Taking time to honor your emotions is going to be one of the highest forms of self-care. And I feel like you've learned to take that time to honor your emotions because of the things that you've gone through. And as a result, like I said, some of you not only going to be writing a deposition about whoever this court situation is, but again, telling your story. You're going to be telling your story as a boss. Like I give you, this feels like this story part. And look, you got the King of Cups coming in, the Queen and King of Cups. Oh, you about to have a partner. You about to have a partner. Yeah, you're going to have a partner. I don't know whether it's a romantic partner or being like best friends, soulmate best friends. But you're going to have a partner in this. Someone that shares the same traditions and values as you. But I forgot my train of thought previously where I was saying, oh, honoring your emotions and this telling your story. This feels like after this business is up and running. Because it's like once you've made it to a status where your business is flowing, it feels like at that point you're going to be telling your stories while other people are going to be working for you. Once the business has been organized. Because it feels like this could happen when you're a little bit older. Like when you're a little bit more in this position. Maybe like I would give that story part 5 years perhaps. Because it feels like this is going to be moving, have been going on for quite some time, and then you're going to be telling some stuff that you never told anyone. All right, so let's close out with a final message for you. What's the final message here? Some of you may move and live by the water. I see some of you living like a secluded life. You're going to be living like a secluded life with another person, like off the grid. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you live on the farm or if you live somewhere by the ocean, by water. This could even be somewhere where, well, I don't know. Because it looks like the season, I don't know if you would be living someplace that gives you all 4 seasons. I don't know. I think that may be winter. You may live somewhere where there isn't a heavy winter. Let me put it that way. We got here healing. We got here healing. Let me switch this because I didn't know these all. You got healing coming in. Look, individuality. So, and look, going through a rebirth. That's you. As you heal, look, doing it on your own initially. Doing this on your own. Going through a rebirth, putting forth the effort. Look, putting forth the effort, teaching and learning, follow your dreams. So what you're going to see, you're going to heal individually. Once you heal individually, that's going to change you. You're going to start putting forth the effort, putting yourself out there, teaching, learning. We saw the books, following your dreams, and look what's next. Happy ending. And that's what I'm saying. This right here feels like when you're at that happy ending, help telling people your story though. It's like writing a book or blogging. That's the part that I'm talking about. Like that, like maybe writing a life story. When you have this happy ending. That's what it's giving for me. And didn't I say at the beginning, it was giving that type of energy too. Like telling your life story. That's what this feels like, your life story. How you overcame all the hardships and adversity, started your own company, ended up connecting with someone. I don't know, this person that you're connecting to, I don't know if it's going to be romantic, because the Hierophant came out. You know, this feels like a child. This feels like your child. But it could be a lover or a friend. But it feels like for some of you, this could even be like having a child. But maybe like in the sense of being a single successful mother. Or a single successful father. And it's just your soulmate is going to be your child. That's what this feels like. And whoever this, yeah, because even the page is coming in. Your soulmate is going to be your child. Some of you are going to maybe have like a child unexpectedly. And if it's not your child, for those of you that, you know, maybe you don't foresee that, it could be like a friend, like a best friend or a soulmate. Like, or maybe you taking in someone and letting them live with you. Because it doesn't necessarily feel romantic though. And it feels like you're going to be at peace with this child, whoever this young adolescent, the energy that I'm picking up. It's like the two of you. Your life may turn out differently than you thought. Because I feel like you may make this child your life. Like, I'm not talking about like in the sense of you obviously have your own life. But like how, you know how some people be looking for a partner, a romantic partner. I feel like that's not necessarily saying you won't have it. But I just feel like what I'm seeing right here is finding peace. Whether you have it or not. And I feel like this soulmate is going to be like a child. Or a best friend. That's what I'm getting. But it really feels like a child. Yeah, because see, even right here, this is the Chariot. You will never get anywhere if you keep standing still. Taking off and doing your own thing. You may leave. But look, she looks like she could be pregnant. So maybe you were with someone and you leave after having been pregnant. For some of you, not all of you. See, here comes another page. And this feels like maybe even getting a nursery together. I don't know, y'all. That storyline is coming up for someone. It's not everyone. For others, where it's not a child, this could be just you moving. And again, starting your life over. And starting this business. And meeting someone that feels like a soulmate. But not a romantic soulmate. All right. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.